It's become essentially established with North Star Investments that Sox is the leader of A Team so far.
Yeah, pretty much.
Essentially.
Somehow.
Yeah.
Even if it's not
De facto
officially
captain.
how you, yeah, it's like de facto captain, not necessarily that you guys view him as
Yeah.
the quote unquote leader. It's just
He owns the ship.
It's
you guys basically are viewing it as like he technically owns the ship, even though
Yeah.
it's
Pretty much,
And plus
I'm the
we-
contract holder for the ship. Is
Yeah,
we need
contract
a
holder
name
of
for
the
the
ship.
title, anyways.
Yeah.
So why
Which
not?
technically, funny enough, technically the way the contract is that you guys all equally are contracted to own the ship, but he's the de facto owner, contract holder.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you spell your last name? Ricky, how do you spell your last name?
Nakamura. Let me
Nakamura.
hold on.
Nakamura.
Naka.
No.
Mora, not Mira.
Mura.
Oh.
Mora.
Let me pull up my file.
God damn it!
Okay, Nakamora. Nakamura, not Nakamura.
Okay.
Damn, I was close.
All right.
I was close.
Blame when you get the chance.
Also,
James.
yes, I'm a mechanic technician.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. Like but San Holo is technically feature based.
What?
Tak skal dua.
What? Really? For that one?
Campaign info.
No.
Your Tux Guide, your Dua.
Translate it. I know what you said.
I want to know how to say it.
I think it's Dinyavel. I think. Let me double check. Dinyave. Yeah, Dinyave.
Dinyave.
Or Dinyavel. Yeah, Dinyavel.
Dinyave. Got it.
I mean, or you could always, just go with you could always go with Driksek. Driksek.
All I can think of right now is, oh my god, I killed Kenny. Dinyave. So,
Let's see. Hey,
Interesting.
Crush.
It's the same word.
I'm going to have you type up an email in the in-game emails and letters while we're doing the lead up to them returning to Shakti. Once they dock with Shakti Station, that's when I'm going to be commencing the melding and the introductions and everything. But in the meantime, you're going to be given word and contact info to send a message to basically the crew of the what do you guys call the ship again? The Cosmic or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
oh,
So to that crew. So you can you have the opportunity to make an introductory letter. One just keep that pinned in the ready to send section. Because I'm going to be sending them an email first. And then you can send your email after.
SETI.
So, okay.
I'm gonna be completely honest.
Mhm.
I wouldn't have a damn clue as to what to even do or
Set-
say.
yeah.
Well, it's literally just a hey, we're going to work with you. Flip him off. Croissant emoji, middle finger.
Croissant emoji. Fuck you.
SETI.
Yeah.
If you need help with B team emails, I can always do that with you.
Well, honestly, this can be an exercise that B team can do together in the meantime. So,
Well, I know, but
so
I
like
keep
B.
forgetting how good at writing I am sometimes.
Well, fair, but what I'm trying to say specifically for this is just
It's for
a.
them.
It's a
not
group
for
exercise
yourself.
for B team to introduce to like do a pre-introduction. So and it just a small letter, and it's just me asking you guys to do it. You don't have to do it. It's just if you guys feel like it'd be worth the effort to put in, because it's kind of like while these guys are traveling back to Shakti and you're waiting to be picked up, you guys have some time on your hands. So you're going to be able to send a message out to them and say, hey, we're cool. Look at us. This is what we have to offer. So
Please work with us.
please don't hate us immediately.
Notice me, senpai, please.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Proceeds to get Warhammer ready.
But yeah, so that's basically just all I'm bringing up for that. It's just like, hey, look into if you guys, you Lil and Hollow, or you Lil and Poison can hop into private interactions and work on that together, and then pop back in when you're ready. Once you guys are done with the little letter, like 3 sentences. That's the longest that I even
All right,
care.
3 paragraphs. All right.
Time for
Come on.
300
5
words.
pages, 5 pages, single spaced, size 14 font, and make sure you put your references.
You
Alright.
lost me.
God, the PTSD
All right, let's go.
now.
Come on, guys. Let's go. Guys, don't worry. We have a wonderful tool called Chat GPT. Let's go.
That works. That works. 100%.
I mean, okay. If that's what we want to do, then let's head over to private interactions and work shit out.
All right.
Are we
come on,
playing
guys.
the game?
Yes, we're going to be starting the game. I just finished typing up the letter, and so they're going to go ahead and move down. And this is what they're doing for the start of the game. Oh my
level
gosh.
4 specialization. That's just 4th level 2 specialist field.
Oh,
I can help you with that. Hold
Because
up.
I already had
'Cause I read
mechanic.
this.
yeah,
So- You have mechanic. You have repair kit, right?
Oh yeah, we
I
talked
have
about that
Your
already.
proficiency is doubled. So whatever your proficiency bonus is, add that again. You
Okay.
don't double, and we had this discussion last time. You don't
It-
double the double because when his proficiency
Yeah.
bonus becomes +4,
Yeah,
we're not doing 4 times 4.
Yeah, you add it twice, basically.
So it's
And
cumulative,
it's
not multiplicative.
yeah, it's also specifically in relation to anything related to spaceships.
Yeah.
So that means your navigation check, you
Yep.
add your proficiency twice.
Okay, so
For
instead of a
anything.
+2, it would be a +4.
Exactly, yeah. And then once it goes up to a +3, it's going, instead of being a +3, it's a +6, and once it goes to a +4, it's going to be a +8. Holy fuck! You guys will never get fucking lost.
Yeah.
At least when you guys are in your spaceships.
Yep.
So,
I might still.
For
Doesn't it
H-ship.
also have the feat that gives
'Cause-
the ++?
Because I forget, it
wait, what?
was it me or Orange that had atmospheric navigation?
I have
so,
both.
you, I
I have
think,
Planet and Astro Surveyors.
Don't we also have multiple
okay, you
people
have
with
surveyors.
communication skills too?
Also, Socks, I believe you have atmospheric and spaceships.
Right.
So,
Oh,
let
there's
me,
Does, but that's because of his level 4 ability where
Space
he has all
vehicles,
of the ship proficiencies.
yeah.
Yep, I have
Yeah.
space and atmospheric. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's why you have the motorcycle, and that's why you have the motorcycle and the spaceship. So basically, whenever you're using your spaceship, or whenever you guys are in the spaceship, when you're not doing nav checks or anything else, like repairing the ship, you double your proficiency for that. So, but yeah, other than that though, Mhm. Oh,
I'm
also,
not sure if I want to put my +2 on nav or if I
Bless you.
want to put it on repair kit.
what do you mean?
Because tool systems and proficiencies, I also have repair kit.
You already get that, so which
You-
means you
you
get
already
all
have that,
proficiency in
so-
all of it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
If you already
anything.
have it,
Yeah,
you get double of everything.
yeah. Anything related to spaceships is doubled.
Which
Okay, so
if
where
you
do I
took-
put that?
So
If you took
that-
expertise already in repair kits, so the way this is going to work is you would get a +6 instead of a +4. If you have expertise in repair kit or in engineering.
Oh damn.
You
Take
have
engineering,
expertise,
honestly.
just like I do.
Real
Which means
quick,
you would
I
have
wanna
+6.
just
Yeah, which means if you have expertise in navigation for your spaceships and stuff, you get +6.
now +6.
So instead of the
Yeah.
+2, it's +6.
Well, and
Hold up. So
yeah.
your proficiency bonus is 2, right?
Yeah.
Expertise makes it 4.
Uh-huh.
This ability called Intimate Knowledge grants an additional +2.
Is it similar to Jack of all trades?
This is for navigation,
Hmm.
and this is for engineering for you.
Yeah, specifically for spaceship.
But it has to be for spaceships.
Yeah,
So
Plus-
I
And
would
repair
recommend
kit.
writing Intimate Knowledge +2 or double proficiency bonus for spaceships, and that's all I would write. Just remember you have it.
yeah. Other than that, you should be good to go. You do have notes on what general information you guys harvested from the station that you guys, the abandoned station, for me to lore dump on you with?
I can start writing if you would like me to.
Okay, well,
Give me a
what I'm
moment to open my doc, because
Yeah.
I remember we got
haven't
the box of
written anything, but-
rations. We got the
Yeah.
little.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
yeah.
We
we
little
got the
sugar
black
glider
box
monkey.
from the we got the black box from the freighter as well.
I call it a glider monkey.
Got the glider monkey.
Now it's called Mr. Bean.
Yes.
Mr.
We have the
don't-
weird wiggly tentacles and the samples
It-
we got from all of them inside of a sealed box, specially made by Ricky,
Mhm.
so nobody can touch it.
Alright, so we
Yeah.
have ration.
Alex.
I'm not going to. As much as I love boxes, I'm happy with what I have.
Ration box. We got the black box. What was
And we
the name
also-
of the station, by the way? That we
Nutrition
went to?
groups.
Hold on, let me.
Wasn't it
I-
safety station? Or
Hold on.
I think it was-
East, where we're going to.
No. Okay, so let me go to the map that I had for that salvage run map. It was the. I can give you the acronym
wait.
real fast. The MERS. So
My samples I gave to Ricky. the wiggly
MERS.
thingy.
So it was the. What was the M and the E
Was
stand for?
MERS- It was the wasn't it the
Yeah.
mining Esotos research? Or
No.
station?
The Exotot station, that's right.
Okay.
It was,
Exotos,
it was the mining
yeah.
Exotos research station.
No, it wasn't mining. I know that. So,
Asteroid.
Bahaga wasn't mining. So it was
Yeah.
Bahaga Station. No. Okay, I remember now.
Oh, the
It was
Maruts.
the Maroots. Yeah, the Maroots
Mm.
Exotos Research Station, because the Maroots was the name of the asteroid belt that you guys were in. So, and where we left off, you guys literally just departed the station. So,
We managed to start doing in record time from birthday.
yeah.
Like it's not gonna take that long for us.
We got a
I'm-
ration box, a black
I'm
box of the
Yeah.
Ration
ship.
boxes
I'm
actually.
recording this
It
so I can
was
help with
a-
notes for later.
Yeah.
We got
We have 2 chests of ration boxes and nutrition cubes, apparently.
Oh, that's right. You got the second one.
I got the
Also,
nutrition
may I add
cubes.
that Cobin added the entire station's Potter
Oh, yeah.
so everything there.
You
Yeah,
you got all the
silverware, pots,
cookingware.
pans, etc. Cookware.
That's extra stuff. That's your room. Got it.
Yeah.
That's his. The
Well-
kitchen is his room. I'll just say
Yeah.
that.
Yes, Cobin is the chef.
Somehow the robot became the chef, and he's actually pretty good at it.
Cooking
I'm just like, don't forget you still have that prime rib to take care of too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What else? What else did we get from the station? I got the will. It was the last will and testament of.
Oh, right. That was depressing.
This right here is also already
member
doubled, right?
here. I don't remember the guy's name, and I don't think we ever asked for it, and I'm not going to ask for it, but it was sent off.
I have to clean my desk soon. It's full of clutter. Here, empty, so we'll go over there. Well, that will... Okay. I'm not using the cat cam right now, so the cover can go on it. Oh, orange.
Hmm? Yes.
What did you think about the reason?
Not bad.
I could always send it to you if you want.
Yes, I'm interested in the story.
Okay.
I'm interested in many people's works, just out of curiosity.
Gotta do a bit of scrolling.
Okay.
It can be later, not now.
Sorry, I missed a bit. What was said?
Major, it can be later, not now.
What's going on?
Okay. Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but yeah, so I know you guys did a download of information from the from the director's computer, if I remember correctly.
Yep. The director's computer, the central comm station, and the lab.
The lab and the medical facility.
Yes.
And you guys barely touched the medical facility, and you guys didn't really look at anything in the research lab.
No, I did do a full download of the research lab.
Yeah.
We also did just grab and go for the medical facility, so we have everything that was important from there.
Yeah. Which was mainly just grabbing samples.
As well as all the documents that were on the computers, files, whatever.
Yeah. I don't remember what order that you guys had for the stuff of that, so basically just have to talk out what you guys want to know from that. What is that hatch?
So me and JJ at the end there basically just grabbed everything we could and said, nope, we're out.
I'm literally just typing a log of chronologically what we found real quick because I'm going off memory right now.
Yeah.
The station was abandoned. The antenna was not transmitting other than a repeated message no, it didn't even transmit a message.
No, I did transmit a message of the station's under lockdown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It didn't transmit any information beyond what the lockdown, what was causing the lockdown, other than there was an error in telemetry or something like that.
Man, I wanted a milkshake, but it's like $7.
Ouch.
Ooh.
Yeah, not doing that. I'll make one at home for that much.
That's also a good idea.
It's Culver's custard.
After the session, I'll make you one.
Okay.
Yes, please.
So
it's Culver's custard, though. It's the best.
I do
Alright,
like custom display notes.
So, let's see.
Sorry, I just saw something really funny.
Oh, you're good.
Okay, I'm going to.
Oh, okay. I like this. Anyway.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna
Sorry in
start-
advance, Flame.
Don't
me a
worry
moment.
about it. I'll read it later. No, we're not doing
Okay.
D&D.
Yeah, I figured.
I'm gonna start sharing my screen real fast.
Mhm.
I'm going to lower the ambience volume because I looked at a brief look at my recordings. That's not the. I don't want to lower the ambience volume. I want to lower the music volume.
Excuse me.
I like having the loud engine hum
Surprisingly satisfying.
and relaxing.
Mm,
Totally would go to sleep to this.
To the engine volume, to the engine rumble.
Yeah.
Yeah, considering I
think I
go
did
sleep
all that
with a box fan playing on my bitch in the background.
Mhm.
Oh wait, this one isn't plugged in. My Alexa.
Can we recharge her power hammer inside of the ship?
That was
Doesn't it cost like actual like bullets or something? No, not charges.
so. If I remember correctly, the charges were extraordinarily cheap for that. So
That's what I'm looking for.
yeah, if the charges are cheap, no, you gotta pay. You gotta pay for those.
Let me
Oh.
check.
Yeah,
I
they cheap?
mean,
it was like 5 credits, I think.
hold on. SETI.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be safe to assume that at this point there is one plug for everything now?
One plug. What do you mean?
To charge anything. Like it's
Almost.
universally one type of plug.
Probably, yeah. So let's see.
Orange, you
maybe-
can borrow the 150-foot charging cord.
Okay, no, it costs 50. It costs 50 credits for melee cells. So I'm going to say
Oh,
no.
broke.
You can recharge it.
I am
Yeah,
broke.
I'm only reading it recharges for
So-
specifically the power sledge.
Oh,
If that's the
okay.
case, like I'm sure Cobin wouldn't mind.
Power
like,
sludge says you
Alex
recharge,
asked.
but the others don't.
Okay.
The shredder has its own. Oh no,
You know what?
everything recharges.
I'm gonna see
Yeah,
if Cobin can even lift my hammer.
The only one that I can see
Probably.
that doesn't recharge is the fuel tank, which is
Or
a
the rocket
flamethrower.
launcher.
Hmm.
The rocket launcher
Ow.
also has its own.
Yeah. No, you can recharge your rocket launcher after you launch the explosive.
Rocket-propelled grenade has twice the cost listed for a normal grenade below, increasing the dice damage by 1 step using a modified saving throw.
But it is also
It's also a rocket.
devastating. It's a rocket launcher. It's devastating. So
Yeet.
it's kind of understandable why, let's say, an anti-armor rocket launcher would cost 300 credits
Hmm.
and do
That's
5d8 damage.
I'm gonna
That
be
is
honest. I
fair.
forgot I gave Cobin
Yeah.
a Walkman.
That's
Um,
right.
Yeah.
Do that.
Out of every high-tech thing here, there's just a random Walkman.
It's upsetting the Walkman doesn't work in space.
Yeah. Also,
Right.
the anti-armor grenade does a caught within
Wait.
15 feet.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait.
it has a radius of 15 feet, so it literally explodes 30 feet wide of a space.
No, but
If
it
someone's
would.
up against the wall, they can't run away from that. They're fucked.
Okay, guys.
Honey,
Flame,
Yeah?
it would work in the
What?
skin
honey,
suit
why do you have 2 cases of honey mead?
because
Because
Are you taking my
Cases?
honey mead?
no,
Wait,
this is when I was
you
with
should-
Alexander.
Oh no, you took 2 bottles.
Alestra. Oh, two
That-
2
bottles.
bottles.
Oh, I
2
thought it
bottles
was 2
of, I think,
cases.
whiskey.
It was
Or
2 bottles of
vodka.
whiskey.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
either
There were
whiskey
2
or
case-
vodka.
It was
Oh.
2 cases of something.
It was
It
2
wasn't
cases.
honey mead.
I think it was
Yeah,
2
it-
cases.
I didn't
Yeah.
remember what the thing was, so I just
Wait.
typed on something.
Yeah, it was. JJ, do you have the notes for what you and Alex stole? It was cases
hate
of
that term.
booze and vodka.
Adventuring.
Adventure. Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, she gave me to carry them because she can't.
Okay, hold on, let me pause my music so I can think. I remember, I didn't write it down, but I remember it was, I think it was 2 cases of beer, I took the vodka, 2 bottles of whiskey, and that's it.
Okay, so I have the cases of beer.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
you
yeah,
took,
it was
no,
beer.
you took the cases of beer and then you put them in the kitchen. I took the vodka, I don't know where the fuck the whiskey is. I think you still have it.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, you guys got. That's right. You guys grabbed a couple bottles of whiskey and a couple bottles of vodka, and then found top shelf whiskey. It wasn't just any whiskey; it was top shelf whiskey.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remembered some of it.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome.
okay. So, are we ready for me to do the recap and actually get this ball rolling?
Real quick,
Hmm?
just because it's in my head and I want to share that. You said too bad the Walkman doesn't work in space. When you said that, first thing that popped in my head was this.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. No eyes.
Okay.
No eyes. Who dis? Wait, what was it?
Okay.
I can just see Cobin like flying through space as this is playing on the Walkman.
So
Beautiful. That is beautiful. I love
Okay,
it.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
You guys go through weird space. All of a sudden, Cobin just like gets ejected from the ship and sent into real space again.
I did it.
Oh no.
So,
Alright, I'm
okay.
Okay.
So,
It's out of my system.
okay. So, let me just quickly pop down in private interactions just to double check to make sure they're okay, and then when I come back, be ready for the recap, and we'll officially start this session. So,
Alright.
okay, popping down real
2 hours
fast.
later.
2 years later.
okay, I just wondered.
Alright then.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had where we left off. Cobin just dropped everything that he got from that off into it.
Yeah. I left Mr. Bean in my room.
I have no fucking
Oh,
You don't keep him on your
right.
server?
I forgot where we left off.
No,
Cobin was
because we don't have a spacesuit
cussing
for him
people
yet.
who work.
Oh yeah, you were cussing people out.
Yeah, no. Cobin was cussing people out while cleaning the dirty dishes
Oh yeah.
because they were not maintained well.
Yep, I do. Oh yeah.
I leave the lemur in my room because I don't have a spacesuit for him yet.
So
But we're in the ship. Like the ship has air. If we're back on our ship, it has air.
Oh.
We can move around freely.
Okay, and I don't.
Socks. I'm weird and like to plan things far in advance, but for my 6th level up, I was thinking of going
6th? You are weird.
Yeah, I know. Just I like having things planned out. I was thinking of going into atmospheric vehicles. You want to split the payment for, say, like a Jeep? We ever can?
Sure. We're gonna have to get something similar anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the entire party.
I already have atmospheric vehicles.
No, not the skill. Actually paying for one.
Yeah, because I plan on adding it to my list.
I mean, we're about to get a ton of money.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we are.
Yeah,
Once
we're
we fill-
loaded with cargo.
Once we fill the rest of our cargo up, yeah.
How many tons was it?
Aren't we like 75% full?
I think 1 ton.
It was. I thought it was 70 something ton. It was a lot of
I
stuff.
thought it was 100
You're
ton
welcome.
that we can have.
Oh,
And no,
we're
it
not
was
getting
80%.
a cut of that.
It's 80%, by the way.
What?
Are you talking about the cargo that we got from that one guy for Alex's?
No.
No.
This is
Oh.
a whole.
We're talking about
The
this.
deal
We're
we
talking
made
about
with
like-
the station. We did a
Never
business
mind.
deal and got money.
Yeah, we have our main cargo
Hmm.
that we're transporting, but we went on a side, like a little side quest favor that led us to that station with all the weird crap going on.
I think we're
Alright,
gonna
don't
get a
And
bunch
forget
of
we
money
still
for
gotta
that as
sell that
well.
other one.
we're basically trading info for money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
'Cause we're
not
trading-
just info. We're also trading goods because we picked up
Mhm.
a bunch of shit from.
Well,
this.
we're trading the info from that station for money, but we have the cargo we're
The
selling.
cargo. Yep.
Yeah.
Also, heads up, all that stuff that Cobin stole from the kitchen. Yeah, that's just a part of our ship's manifest now.
Yeah. Proper
Well-
cooking things.
Just make sure that none of it's twisted. If it's twisted, chunk it.
Yeah, well, obviously,
always
but
melt it
like,
down
I
for
can melt
parts
it
at that
Zach the
point.
cat.
We can melt it down.
yeah.
As
If
you see
it's
me
like
pull out another
beyond
spool of
repair
salt
types,
water.
Yeah.
if
can
it's
melt it
like
down
beyond
to irrelevant
repair,
parts.
Cobin would most likely give it to Ricky or Magnus for
Mm.
scrap.
If it's bent and twisted, I can use scrap metal, as can Alex and Ricky.
Oh yeah, I do need scrap metal for my
We are
armors.
we are literally like the recycling crew.
Oh my god.
That's how I repair my armor.
I just realized I can use scrap from the ship hull to make armor for Alex.
There you go.
Yeah, you can.
She's extra durable.
I mean, I've already
If you
repaired
can make
my armor once.
I want to ask.
Maybe.
We,
Oh,
we
shit.
can
I don't think I
we can make
can. It's like I can fashion it into
Damn,
can
I
make
just
probably
realized.
fashion it into
Not the nice
plates or
stuff.
something.
Hmm.
I just realized we don't know what was in the cargo hold itself besides what was in the manifest. Like if the
Yeah.
cargo was still
That is
there from
true.
the
I
ship.
feel bad because I wanted to take the cargo ship
Honestly,
altogether.
We couldn't. It was dead in the water.
Oh yeah. 'Cause it
No,
was-
if
the
there was a
core
way we could have
twisted.
tethered it and just dragged it along.
No.
Mm-mm.
Nah,
If
not with
that-
our
It was
ship.
too big.
Yeah.
It would've
If
taken us 2
anything, we
months
could
to
probably
build
have
that.
just towed. If Ricky didn't just scrap them all for parts, one of the drilling ships.
Hmm. One of the drilling, yeah, one of the drilling ships.
Well,
that
we,
weren't-
we couldn't. All the ships had twisted seats.
Hmm.
It was weird space, but yeah, no, like legit.
None of them were
everything was
flyable.
Yeah,
I
everything
did
was
take a
just dead
drill
in the
though.
water.
I did take one of the drills. I forgot about that. I dismantled one of the ships and took a mining drill.
We
Hmm.
honestly, can we retcon and say we took a couple of them? Like 5 or 6.
I would like to.
One for each of
At
us.
least two.
That's
Well,
a
at
question
least
to-
two.
That's
That-
for SETI.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
mind.
for when SETI gets back. I don't
Mm.
care really.
Because we were also running out of time that session, so it's like, okay, just
Yeah.
pick one.
It was like we're doing a bunch of retcons, but also we're
Mhm.
doing like
Character sheets.
because it makes sense that us the techs would want them.
Oh, yeah. We
Yeah.
just
How do I make a super drone?
just ran out.
Can I replace the
Hmm.
hand of my assault drone with laser drill?
Hmm. We can also inform the guy that the cargo is still there. It just needs picked up. We
But-
could not pick it up.
Oh yeah, another thing we left off
Oh
on
wait,
was
the
Rick-
info's already been sent off though.
Yeah, that's all been sent. They know what's
So, another thing we left off on was Ricky just sent a constantly pinging weird space happening. Stay away
yeah.
from the
that
space
was Ricky.
station,
That was Ricky. Not me.
and it's gonna be so confusing for everyone that passes by it because that shit is not
It was.
normal.
It's also a warning beacon. Just stay away.
Yeah.
Wish we could have stayed and salvaged more, but you know.
And I also didn't want
Fine.
anything happening to us.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
true.
no, everyone by the time we were about to leave was like, no, we're out.
Yeah.
I was still surprised we'd come across something like that so soon.
Mm.
Oh,
God damn
I
it,
was going to be.
Sox.
I thought. What?
You got that fucking scene stuck in my head now that just
Oh.
Cobin accidentally leaving his comms
That's
on
what I
on
did.
his swimsuit. And you can faintly hear the headphones from the Walkman.
Like
Sad
he's
part is
out
I
of
can-
chart.
Yeah.
Like his battery's dead. He's in sleep mode. He's just not moving. They bring him in through the airlock. It repressurizes. They walk in, and they just hear the Walkman going.
The sad part is I can imagine that happening.
Excuse me.
I'm trying to keep my soundboard closed so I don't have the urge
Please
Same.
to
don't.
use it.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Think of the devil. There he is.
Real quick,
Mm-hmm.
would it be okay if we recon it so that we took, instead of one drill, a couple?
From
Like a
it
couple of
from the
mining
spaceships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And could I
From the
take
mo-
one of
from
pickaxe
the-
or something?
So you know how I dismantled one of the mining ships? What if I did just enough time to grab the drill off of another one?
I would.
Hello.
I will say, due to the nature of how powerful those drills can be,
Yeah.
no, I'm going to say that the other one was, the other two would have been damaged beyond
Okay,
repair.
so we have one.
What about,
Okay.
So-
what about the baby mining drones?
The
Can we have
baby
taken
mi-
a bunch of those.
So
Didn't I grab one?
I don't think you grabbed one of those, but also remember it was a salvage mission, so the more you take, the more noticeable that you guys were
Oh, that's
taking
right.
stuff.
Eh.
So this isn't a salvage operation of
right.
free reign, have whatever you want. It's a salvage mission of, hey, find out what happened to our people so that we can know, and one, so that you can find where it's at so we can find it again, and
Okay,
two,
so one strip ship is enough. Okay, got it.
yeah,
Can I
one
ask
strip
one-
ship. Yeah, you guys could take more, but just remember, the more you
Right.
take, the higher chance they're going to be starting to ask questions like, "Hey, where's our stuff?"
I mean, there's
But
an
I've had
entire
enough
space
time
station worth of
to-
cookware missing right now.
Yeah,
Say, did
What's
I
up,
have
Orange?
enough time to take one pickaxe, like one-handed pickaxe, for combat with the shield?
I don't think they had any.
combat with the shields.
A shield. The shield.
Oh, a one-handed thing.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, I will say this: I have been looking through relics and items that would probably be something that you guys would want. And I'm not saying that you guys would find these immediately, but I'm saying that there are things that I'm going to be putting in this world that will suit your guys' characters very well and be very useful.
Oh god, I'm kind of scared for Cobin's.
I'm
Uh,
excited
honestly-
for what I find.
Cobin's probably
So-
the hardest.
Cobin's irrelevant.
Actually, I would say
I agree.
Coven's probably wouldn't be the hardest. The only thing would be is that I don't. How high is your wisdom modifier, Coven?
Low. Yeah, very
Wisdom
low.
is a 15, so plus 2.
I'll
That's
be right
actually
back.
not bad. Okay.
Okay.
That's not bad.
All right. Yeah.
More
So.
wisdom than Magnus.
Yeah. So. There's something that I know would be good for Coben, and but I'm going to stop myself from talking further because I don't want to give too much shit away.
Yeah.
So I'm being a good DM, and I'm keeping my yap shut.
For once.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Okay. It's not my it's not my fault I get excited, okay?
Not my fault I have a big mouth.
It's not my fault that I don't know when to shut up. Okay.
Sounds like your fault.
My goodness.
I think we might need a sec
Alright
for
then.
socks.
Yeah.
What?
We might need a sec for socks.
Sex.
So, one thing that I will say about like things for socks, is that his stuff will not necessarily be useful items in like functional wise, but lore wise, his stuff kind of gives me the freedom to give like driving force items. So
What does mine
that
do? What does mine do?
stabby stab, kill kill.
What?
I actually haven't decided one. Well, no, there is one that I can think of, but it's not necessarily the one that's kind of like the you get yours and it does things helpful. But that I'm going to try to figure that particular type I'll figure out later. But the one that I'm talking about that I have currently for yours is more of fun moral quandaries, and I love those.
I'm not helpful.
No, just the stuff you have isn't helpful to you.
What?
So you're helpful. Just nothing that you have is helpful for you.
I
I'm
I've
joking.
been bamboozled.
Okay. So while we're waiting for socks, I'm trying to think of if there's anything else I need to quickly brainchild.
What?
Brainchild?
Yeah, brainchild. You know, is when you have a child with your brain of thoughts and words.
Say,
Yes.
while waiting for socks, I'm going to use the bathroom before everything.
Yes.
Not just
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty cute.
Have
Okay.
fun pooing.
Lo, is your icon already on the ships?
What the pieces? No, I can't see anything. There's nothing
Okay.
available for me.
Okay. Here, let me pull you in here then. Oh, I just pulled myself in there again.
Good job.
Yeah.
What board do you want me to go to? Because I can switch boards.
Oh, you can switch boards yourself.
Yeah, I can do it at least once. Just the board you want me to go to.
I'm about to summon you anyway, so I got you summoned. So this is currently what board we're going to be on.
I still just see the ship.
Oh, that's the board I want you to be on.
The AB ships?
The AB ships, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. By the way,
Oh, there's their ship.
Yeah. So
where's the ship?
yeah, I have both ships in the same area. So, by the way, just give you B team a quick heads up. The time that is going to be basically where you guys are going to be meeting them. You're not going to have your ship. You're going to be on the Shakti space station. So your ship will still be on the bottom of the space elevator. So
My cat in plywood.
what was that?
My cat likes to scratch at the weirdest shit.
Yeah.
Like you?
The,
I learned it from somewhere.
our cat Tibby does that. She likes to paw at the panels for the blinds.
I kind of have a little IKEA shelf that I should probably replace at some point. But she claws at that, and she literally claws at bricks.
Bricks?
Yeah, because of how old my house is, the house is built around the fireplaces.
Yep.
So in the middle of my upstairs, there's just a giant slab of brick that's been painted over. I kind of want to take off the paint, but at the same time, I don't. I don't know why people painted brick in the past. Stupid.
Alright, I'm good to go.
Welcome back.
Come back.
Alright, give me 1 moment, I'll be right there.
Oh my god.
One thing
Where
after
the hell is-
another. Yay!
Yay, procrastination!
It's not procrastination. It was either I ran in here and shot, or I shot myself.
What? Wait, you're in
hold
the
on.
bathroom?
I'm muting him. I'm muting
Yeah,
him.
please.
Thank you.
You can't hear him. His mic is in the other room. Only I can. Because I'm right next to him. Kinda.
God help us.
God can't
Father
help us.
TMI.
to return and then
Zach,
leave.
I muted you. They can't hear you. Zach, stop yelling. They can't hear you.
Hi, Mr. Smiley.
Yep.
I know I can hear you. You can hear me.
That was the most smug, like.
So, how do your neighbors like you?
I know, I question that as well.
God
How do your neighbors like you?
Godspeed.
What?
My neighbors hate
Excuse
me.
me?
But that's
I think
just
mine
me.
are okay.
Mm.
Actually, no, I don't think mine like us. Except, well, at least one
Ours
of them.
are just nosy.
Nosy?
Yeah.
What'd they do?
You can tell them, money.
Wait, what?
Don't worry.
I'm typing notes.
Oh, same.
Nosy
I'm
neighbors.
I'm literally doing a log of everything that occurred.
Excuse me.
You are
Ironically, I was
excused.
able to condense it down to about 3
No, you're not.
paragraphs.
Damn.
Kind of impressed
How
with
dare you?
myself.
Okay.
How dare you, actually? I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Wait,
don't be
Can
sorry.
he
They're
not
fine.
unmute himself?
Oh, yeah, he
Yeah.
can. He's still in the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
No,
Tell him to
no,
hurry the
I
fuck
don't.
up.
He can hear you.
Dad, hurry up.
He says, "No, I can't."
Did he text you?
He's texting in the voice chat.
He is. Oh,
He's in the voice.
I'll unmute you. Here. You can unmute
God
yourself.
damn! No, I couldn't. I tried to, and it was like, nope. You've been
Bro.
server muted. You can't unmute yourself. I own you, damn server.
Yo, I just hold unlimited power. Fear me.
You're just forgetting one thing. I own you.
I own you.
Women are
Your
scary. That's enough
Your
said.
own server conspires against you.
When my own server decides to help my fiance fight me.
You're welcome.
Okay. So, let's officially get started. You guys
Yeah.
ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
50 minutes
So-
of bickering. Hooray.
No, Dad, I'm not ready. I'm sorry. I gotta go.
Fuck off, you're staying. Alright.
You've been kidnapped.
Place marker. And fetch all players. There you go. I'm yanking you a little. We're starting, damn it. Okay.
It would help if you streamed.
Yeah.
Well, okay, yeah. Well, both Lil and I are going to stream because Lil can give you player perspective. I can give you overview perspective.
I like
Because-
you a bit better.
Well,
I like
There-
Fuyu's better.
there will be certain.
Yeah.
Well, Fuyu gives you a little bit more wider view of angle. But my perspective, I'm not going to be showing you guys constantly. In fact, I might even turn it off at certain points because I don't want you guys
you're an
to see
ass.
stuff.
Yeah, because he's an
That's
ass.
true. It's just for you
does
said we
like
don't see our
us.
characters.
Oh, damn it. Hold on.
It's already 9 o'clock.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
It's
That-
fine.
It's not
Nothing-
only me. We all were doing it. All right.
Yeah, but you
So-
kinda started it.
Okay. So Fuyu should now have permission to see everything,
Yay.
and including the little munchkin. Okay. There you go.
Fair.
So.
It's fine. Don't change it.
So, now that everyone, we got permissions for everything, I'm going to sit here with this little shot. Okay, so, last we left off, you guys finally finished your investigation of the abandoned station, discovering some kind of horrifying things, and also understanding to a degree, not even though you don't know all the information yet, due to just downloading the information to sift through later. You guys know that there was a very harrowing thing that happened that left the crew essentially stuck in a position where they had to essentially choose death or death. And most of the crew, from what you can tell, essentially chose death on their own terms.
I'll be honest.
Whether or
I thought
not-
you were going to just leave it at death.
chose death on their own terms. So there's still a lot of information for you guys to sift through, and you guys have about, if I remember correctly, about a week's worth of time before you guys return to Shakti Station. in that time, I would like to know what you guys do to keep busy around the ship, who's sifting through what information, and or any pastime projects that you guys choose to do on the ship. In the meantime,
Alright. I know what I'm gonna do.
We did leave off with Alex just going to her room with the little sugar glider and Cobin going up to the kitchen to fucking deep clean as much as he could.
Yeah, and I
And
left
Mo-
off with constructing the isolation box.
okay. So I'm going to put Cobin at his little cooking duty station. Alex, you are going to go up to your room, which I think was over this direction. Yep, I found your box. So,
Excuse me.
yep. So you're
Like, I
going
don't
to sit
stay
in
in
your
the
box.
room. I just put the sugar glider in it.
Oh, okay. You're just shoving your the sugar glider in it.
Wait, I thought it was the other side.
No, it's this
No.
side. So, all right. Sugar
I'm
glider
keeping it
is
safe in there for right
Hey,
now.
the sugar glider-esque pet is going to sit on your box. There you go. The box is literally its poop bin.
Damn.
I don't care.
So, there you go.
I know what
Alright,
I'm
I'm-
actually gonna do though.
I have no
Okay.
idea where your box is, but
It's like a mixture of sugar glider and a weasel.
Yeah.
So, this is where it kind of works for the benefit of me moving everybody around and stuff. It
yeah.
lets you get an idea of what the ship looks like.
yeah, I
for
have no
you.
idea where you put the kitchen at. That's just gone.
Kitchen is second. Is the catwalk level of the ship. Up one. The you have to look at it from a flat angle to
Yeah.
see where Cobin's at.
Oh.
So because the nature of the walls and the ceiling in that area, it will not pop the top off without popping off
So
Cobin.
go up,
So
up
One more?
yeah.
So,
So
if Cobin gets angry, he
Yep.
just blows the top off the ship.
This level?
Yep.
exactly.
Yeah.
It,
Oh,
it should
okay.
be on that level.
Yeah.
No, to your left
Go
and then down.
up a little more.
Okay.
To your
Up
left.
So-
more? The left? Oh, okay, I
Yeah,
see it.
Is that not it right there?
Yep,
there
that's it.
is.
Yeah.
You do have to bring it up a bit because not
Yeah,
everything's
there's
loaded.
a lot of there's a lot of stuff there.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Ricky, I'm going to populate the ship with an item for the box. Look over at my stream real fast.
I'm already there.
Okay. Which boxes would you like? So there's these containers, or there's these containers.
I use ship
So,
parts
of
to
the-
be sealed. I
so-
like the white one.
The white one would probably be your best fit.
Why is
So
it flapping?
it flaps until I drop it. So.
Oh.
And I figured you'd probably want to put that in the medical facility, like in the cold storage area.
If we have a cold storage, yeah.
So
I want to keep it as inert as possible.
yeah. So which funny enough, the cold storage is right next to the reactor. So
Oh, I don't like that.
well,
Too late.
it's
Well.
pretty much everything's right next to the reactor in this ship. If you're on the like lower deck area, you're going to be next to the reactor.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well,
So, should we slap a label on the ship, like California slaps label on everything? This ship causes cancer.
Why not?
That's got a Prop 65 sticker. Thank you very much.
Okay, so, that's where you're going to be stuffing the tentacles. I'm also
Things.
going to put a sign on it. Would you like a what kind of sign would you like to annotate? Which one? One-way sign, caution sign, yield sign, or do not enter sign?
Do not touch.
Caution sign.
Do not enter is a
A
really
caution
good one.
sign is an exclamation point.
that'll work.
So actually, here, real quick, just
Excuse Ricky's do not touch.
here's your choices.
The X.
Why not all three?
You want all three?
All tee. Ricky says, "Do not touch this shit."
All right, are we stacking them?
It's right next to each other, as close as
Right.
possible.
Okay. Well, I was gonna like.
Yeah, it's like just do not touch.
Here we go. See. How's this looking so far? I need to adjust things a little bit. There we go. There's 1. There's 2. And here's 3.
It's beautiful.
Blap, 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 blap.
Do not touch. Little, all of a sudden walk in there and just. Boom. Okay, so.
No touchy.
There you go. There's that. So there's your little constructed box with your samples. Orange, I believe, or Alex, that is. I'm assuming you're probably also going to dump some of your rocks in here.
I'm gonna.
Or are you going to
I'm
dump them
gonna
somewhere
dump
else?
the chunks of rocks in my room, but I'm gonna take the sand and I'm gonna look for some glue and some string lights.
You're going to do what
And the
now?
chips.
She's making Christmas lights with these damn crystals.
She's making these exotic material crystal powders.
And she's making Christmas lights out of that.
Okay.
Just the sand.
So,
just the sand.
I take. So I know you had some small ones. So
I had
here's
some
your small
ones and the jars of them.
And you had. I know you also had a couple big ones.
Like 3 or 4 jars.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like 3 jars of the.
You didn't put all of it in the box?
Yeah.
Not all of it can fit in the box.
Uh-oh.
Not that big one. Okay. So.
She's making bloody Christmas lights.
I'm making Christmas.
I'm going to find. Yeah. Let's see. What was that material? Freaking Christmas lights, right?
Yeah.
It was.
I want to make enough Christmas lights to decorate everyone's door with them.
Oh God.
Even
So-
the
I
vacant
don't like
ones.
that.
Nature. It wasn't under nature, I believe. No. Okay.
Who the fuck is throwing shit
Battery
around?
again?
Sorry.
Oh no.
Keep in mind, I'm only using one of the sand jars. The other 2 I've left in my room.
Oh, also for your Christmas lights, we have these.
That'll do. That'll do. That'll just go on everyone's doors.
Let's see.
Decorating all the doors with these damn crystal lights.
So I'm gonna put. I'm gonna shove the glowing powder
Yeah.
in areas like here.
Can we please like not do all the decorating now? Can we do that later?
Yeah, let's do that later.
Fair-
I'm only using
fair
one of the
enough.
jars.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna put the green one there for now.
That's
do
fine.
notes. Keep notes
yeah,
Sadie, of what
keep-
you need to decorate later. 'Cause
We'll do. I'm just doing quick little decorations here and there. Also, oh, interesting.
I'm the one that wants to do the research.
Okay, so I believe this was your robot man who needs to be knocked down. Just gonna knock him down.
And then
Knock down.
I also have 2 sentry turrets now.
See,
'Cause I had the parts and had made. Remember, you told me to roll for it, and I got sentry turret.
yes.
So
Everyone's
I
gonna be
have
so
2 sentry
confused.
turrets built and 1 walking assault droid.
Yeah. So we need military. So I'm just gonna shove these here and here. There you go. There you go. Okay. So, anything else we need to update on this end, or if we?
I'm done.
Notes.
There is a black box where Ricky, Alestra, and Magnus are, because that's where Cobin put it.
Yeah. So black box would be around the computer area. So for anyone who wants to sift through the black box for the cargo ship, you can find it there. As for Ricky and Magnus, what are you guys doing now? Ricky, you've deposited your special container.
Yes.
Alestra, I know you also had some other samples. I don't know if you wanted to put those samples in with the.
I already gave everybody my stuff.
Okay. Okay, so then those samples that you had would have been put in those boxes too. Okay. So what's left for everybody else who's going to do anything?
Steady. I assume that some of the dishes that were in the station that Cobin adventured were beyond repair.
Some of them were beyond repair. They were scratched up, nasty. You probably can just melt them down and give it to Magnus and Ricky.
That's legit what I was gonna have be done.
Yeah, they can use that as scrap metal to like repair the hull and stuff, or whatever else they need. So.
God, I hate the birds.
Okay. But okay, so going from there, Ricky, Magnus. What are you guys wanting to research?
I wanted to look into the lab reports of
Okay.
what experiments they were performing on the crystals.
Okay, on the crystals. So we're there's two parts of the labs. There's one that was experimenting on the crystals, and there's another one that was experimenting, or either experimenting or treating the
chamber
crew, the man in the chamber.
Yeah.
So
I want to specifically look at the crystalline research. I would like it to be known that I put a very heavy encryption on all of the files that we got from there.
Okay.
Because something about that place made Magnus really paranoid. And so he wanted to make sure that information was under lock and key.
Just in case there might be onlookers who might try to sift through that information themselves.
Essentially, it's under 3 different passwords.
Okay. If we can roll later for how strong of encryption you put on it. So, but which would be a computer use one. You can do that in your own time and just DM me the results later. But in the meantime, so you're looking at the crystal research. So for this research has a lot more in-depth information compared to like what you found inside the wings, the outpost research station that was out there. Turning down the music volume because for some reason that song is way too loud sometimes. Actually, I'm just gonna turn the music off entirely so that we can focus on the information that's being told here. So, looking through this information, it's the notes go between speculations on origins of these crystals and material. A lot of them heavily start suggesting into one direction or another. But the one that is most notable, and this doesn't require a roll to see, is they start speculating that this material could be actual weird space matter.
Oh shit. Okay.
So
Alex.
That being said, you can. Would you like to roll an investigation check to kind of like this investigation check is kind of like an engineering understanding, of engineering and material, to kind of get an idea of what they are speculating that could be used for and stuff like that.
Well, it's the same for either. I could argue medicine, but I guess not.
Nope, you won't be able to argue medicine.
Can I Am I using my Mind Matrix interface for this or no?
So this is more of just like a perception. It's like more based off of you understanding it versus you gleaning it. So your mind machine interface helps you sift through it, but it doesn't help you understand it. So we're trying to understand it at this point.
Wow, this dice is on fire today.
I'm going to put that dice in jail because you roll way too high too often. Damn.
I rolled a natural 18.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not still.
Do you want me to roll the other one?
You're fine. Okay. So
natural 18 comes out to 24.
Yeah, you can understand this jargon. A lot of it is very weird, and it's not necessarily your specialty to understand this stuff. But you've watched enough like Space Discovery Channel and all this other stuff to kind of get the layman's understanding of the random things that are being said. So even if it's beyond your understanding of the subject, you can kind of get it. So a lot of the suggestions are saying some of it's saying that a weird space matter almost behaves similar to antimatter, but stable. It's more stable. And they say that it could be used for like fuel sources, maybe even data storage, a whole host of things. How the material is made, they don't understand because it is not in line with the periodic table, and they can't tell if it is separate in its own periodic table and of its own, or if it is mirrored to the periodic table.
Interesting.
Using the knowledge I have with synthetics and the nature of how the memory cortex of a synthetic works, could I piece together with the data on the storage for data? Could I start my own experiments with these crystals?
To see if you can pull out information out of it?
Yes, to see if there is information, and I would like to do it in a virtual machine setting.
So, I will say you can try. You can roll for that, but it's going to take a few days.
This was my whole trip.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's going to take a few days. You're still going to have to roll for it.
I know.
Because, yeah. Because if there is a computer language to be understood with these, that's something that you have to figure that out.
Yep.
And that even brings into the question of if these would have been even used for data storage.
Does this interact with my Matrix interface, or can I use it to my advantage?
So, okay. So you're trying to say you're asking if you can jack into the crystal itself.
No, I'm asking when I do this research project, I'm using computers, right?
Oh, okay. So
that's what I mean.
So you're using computers to do a data data research thing. So
I'm trying to figure out if there is any data stored on these crystals, and if not, can I upload data to these crystals?
Okay. So you can go ahead and try to do that. Again, you'll have to try to figure out how the computer language would translate to be able to make something like that work. Because as far as you know, these scientists haven't figured that out. They just speculate that it could due to how it's structured. So, but beyond that, that's going to be a thing that you won't get immediate results for. So, like, you can roll for it, and it's going to take time for you to get results.
Would you call this investigation or computer use?
This...
Or engineering? All my bonuses are good on those three, so...
So, I would say investigation, under the guise of computer use. So if you have any different modifiers, use those modifiers on your investigation.
Okay.
So-
Investigation plus.
Which is probably the
scientific,
same, so.
Which gives me a +7.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one wasn't as good, but 19?
19. Okay.
12 plus 7.
So you start the research, and one day you'll get the results of it. It's going to be something that's going to take up resource hardware for as long as it's going to be running. But I will keep note of that result. It's one of those, you start the research, it's going to, the result is a pretty good roll. I'm not going to say it's not a good roll, but it's a patient. You're going to have to be patient. Yeah, you're going to have to be patient for the result. So, you start the oven, let the oven cook.
Yep.
Okay. Beyond that, damn. Okay, so, continuing on. While you let that system run, it's going to take up resources on the computer, on the ship. So anything, like any other research, either you'd have to pause the research that you're doing on that, or roll with disadvantage for any other research on the computer. And that goes for everybody who's going to do research like that, due to the nature of how much information, how much data resources are going to have to be put into this. So,
Everybody.
so, so
And
yeah.
Just for a note, some of y'all may notice your terminals in your room start to like flicker a little, and maybe every now and then a box opens up and you see thousands of lines of code running, and then it just closes on its own. And I have no doubt people would ask me questions like, "What is going on?" Also, Alex, I would have asked you for one of the crystals, a smaller piece.
I'm
But
just like, powder's on the engineering table. Have at it.
no, I need one of the larger crystals.
Hmm.
Not my
A
nightlight.
I gave him a very, very tiny small piece. Call it a day.
Basically like a
Bigger.
pebble, like a
Yeah.
pebble.
Little bigger. I need one at least the size of my fist.
Hmm. I gave him a decent, a medium-sized chunk instead.
That'll do. Walks out.
I will then start decorating my room with crystal chunks.
Okay.
Call it a day.
Oy vey.
Do
So,
that later.
Oof. It's like LSD in that room.
Essentially, that's the purpose. That's what I'm doing. Like, I have all those chunks left in the jar, and I just
Alright.
kind of put it on the shelf. That's my
I
decorating.
am finished with my week. Most of my week is going to be spent crunching that.
okay.
Same.
So you're not going to sift through any of the other research notes or anything else like that, because you still have more research notes.
I'll sift through the guy in the chamber notes, but
Okay.
I'm essentially only looking for cause of death and why.
Okay. So
Some of the crystals
that-
are edible.
that's probably going to be more of a medical research note.
He's in medical.
Well, no, I'm not talking about for the ones. I'm talking about the information that you took from the medical facility. That you guys took from the medical
Okay.
Oh,
facility.
I thought I was looking at the notes for the guy in the chamber.
Yes,
that was
so-
that was the one where he was found in the machine dead, and I was downloading everything.
Yeah. So, yeah, the one that you found on the table dead, yes, but that's more of treatment, not cause of death. So it's
Right, that's what I was researching.
yeah. So you're wanting to research what they were doing to.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not adding my mind matrix to this.
Okay.
Okay, I'm curious.
So-
You're gonna hate me though.
Okay. So, so as you start sifting through the notes, you find a list of logs. I believe you were looking at the last log in there, which was
3.
the last 3 logs. So the last 3 logs that you looked at, it basically was like, hey, I did this experiment. We did this. Had to do this. I have to do it on myself now. It's my turn, and this is going to be the end of the line for me. But all the previous notes. So, basically, you didn't get really any information of what they were doing, other than the fact that they were doing it even to themselves. That it was voluntary, essentially.
Yeah.
So, if you start sifting back further into the notes, you'll start explaining that you'll find one of the notes that says, we found that the intrusion material that is invading people's bodies here it's affected by certain energy states and certain methods of scanning. We think we might be able to either halt or at least delay the end result of the progression of whatever this material is doing, but it's going to come at a heavy stress to the organic portions of our bodies. We're going to test this, but we're pretty sure we're dead people walking already. Another note explains further. We tried waiting. We tried doing the experiments on people earlier or later. Generally, some people would survive if you did it earlier, but it would already be taking root, whatever this thing is. It doesn't seem to spread by contact, which we don't understand what causes the spread of this thing. It acts like a disease, but it's not. We're finding synthetic chunks inside people, almost like nanites are invading people's bodies. We see threads of what looks like wire spreading on the top layers of skin, almost weaving through like stitches. These threads do not hurt per se, but it does definitely cause some behavioral differences in people. The explanation on what the behavioral difference is not noted inside the research notes anywhere.
Okay.
Beyond that, you're understanding that you can find basically a breakdown of the most effective treatment that they use, but it definitely does says that it does not remove the infection of whatever this is.
Okay.
But it definitely can halt it and put it at a standstill, if you will.
Do they have notes inside what I downloaded as to how they were able to detect it in their bodies?
So far, what you can see through the notes is literally they're detecting it because it's on their surface of their skin.
Okay.
Remember, the two bodies that you guys did see, what exposed skin you can see looks like it was getting laced through with threads and melding with wire and becoming glittery in nature, almost like their skin was, like their cells were being replaced by synthetic material.
Do we have a sort of scanner on this ship like that? Like
You
I
do
can scan for that?
You do have a medical bay. You can scan for that.
I'll scan myself for it.
You're going to scan yourself for it?
Yes, specifically my organic bits.
Okay, so go ahead and roll a medical check.
Hun, you can look at this. Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Okay,
Total
so
26 with expertise.
So as you scan your body,
Or die.
you don't see this material inside your body anywhere. You don't see anything that could be an example of this material. You do note that your adrenaline is a little higher. Your heart rate's a little accelerated.
Mm-hmm.
And there was definite signs of minor panic that initiated recently. But beyond that, you are a clean bill of health, except for lacking a few limbs.
Yeah. Stuff I was
So.
born with. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's everything. That'll probably take all week.
Okay. So, is anyone going to look through the medical documents?
I was actually gonna have Cobin, once he was done with all the dishes and everything, look through that stuff.
Okay. So Cobin's going to look through the medical documents. Okay, so you're looking through the medical logs. And it shows a detailed breakdown of every single crew member that had succumbed to the disease, if you can even call it a disease, and also other medical things, and material samples that they found that behaved organically, even if they were not. It's kind of one of those points of like, they found something that acts organic, looks organic, but is not truly organic.
So basically, Cobin.
Well, no, Cobin is fully synthetic.
I was mainly making a joke.
I know. More like Alestra would be a closer.
Yeah.
I'm curious of something.
It is.
Here's little changes.
Are the crystals out of it?
Orange is messing with the crystals, and just like la-di-da-di-da-di-da, not realizing the imminent danger that all of us are in because of the damn things.
I'm curious if one of the crystals is edible.
Steady, I'm. I think.
Okay.
We're not in danger.
So one thing that you do see is there is a breakdown list of every person's death and doctor's notes that are following. That are filled throughout everything. That kind of expresses like speculations and other things.
Out of curiosity, would complete personality change be a part of it?
Complete personality change. So the notes that you see, they don't necessarily exhibit a complete personality change. It does bring up statements of like erratic behavior, starting to become a little more jumpy, more confused, alongside headaches and other things like that. So when you look through the parts that are explaining cause of death, all of them say complications due to organic organs shutting down, or it's but the complications are expressed that it's not necessarily due to the infection. They all of them note that it seemed that a lot of the organs shutting down is due to the radiation and other energies that they've had to pump into these people's bodies.
Which would make sense.
Yeah. And all the notes say, except for the last two bodies that that you guys found, all of them annotate that each body was cremated after expiration.
Which would make sense.
So, you guys, you can keep sifting through the files, and you will find a. Go ahead and roll investigation check.
Oh. Me?
Yes.
Okay. Oh! My dice does not like me today. That is a 3.
So you're looking through the information, and there's a lot of doctor jargon. A lot of it doesn't make sense to you. You might be able to ask somebody else who has medical training or understanding. But as far as you can tell, these people died. They died in a very weird way, and the most you can tell is that the doctor said that would say that it doesn't look like that's what was meant to happen. But beyond that, it's like, what you don't understand what they mean. What it's not supposed to happen. It's a disease. Why would you expect it to happen any other way, right? What do you mean, Yeah. So that some of the stuff just doesn't really sound right to you. You don't understand it because you don't understand the doctor language that is being used. Yeah. So if you had someone who had more of like a doctor background to look at it, they might be able to help you with that.
So basically, they died. It wasn't supposed to happen. Hold on. English fail.
Something about it. The doctor said that that's not the result that should have happened based off what they saw.
Basically, they tested. They died. Test failed.
Not necessarily that they tested something. More like they observed something that basically suggested that that's not what was supposed to happen.
Okay.
And the notes are like that they're not sure if it's because of what they did or if it's what that thing was doing. So, but yeah. So that's what's going on with that.
Mm-hmm.
So, other than that, I'm going to ask you guys to, in the time period between now and the week-long travel, what do you guys do to keep busy around the ship? This is important for me to know to understand your guys' movements through the ship.
I don't really do too much else. I'm curious about tasting one of the crystals as a cat does. That's about it.
You're gonna have
Which I'm going to.
So, Cobin stakes mostly to the kitchen and his room.
Yeah.
The engineers, what do you guys do throughout the ship?
Ricky takes inventory and examines all of the scrap metal he got from the ship, and examines the mining drill for any defects and tests it to see what its energy output is.
So you mostly stay on that level of the ship,
Pretty much.
at the craft bench area and the obviously the piloting station.
Yeah.
To make sure that courses are corrected and everything. Ricky and what was that?
I would probably be helping Ricky with either not necessarily piloting, but I would definitely be on sensors or computers, just checking for certain traffic, like making sure we're on course, making sure we don't find or run into any obstructions for as far away as I can see.
Yeah.
And for the most part, I'm focusing very heavily on the research I'm doing on the one crystal for data storage.
Yeah. And so basically this deck and piloting the station and room. Okay. And
mostly.
Yeah, mostly. And Alex, as for you, I'm assuming you are sticking to your room.
I tried some
What's
of the
that?
crystallized powder.
It tastes like sand.
Okay.
It even crunches like sand in your teeth.
Ah.
I eat it anyway.
But it's a
and I spend time with the
peculiar
pet.
feeling. It's a peculiar feeling though, because when it's like rolling around your tongue, it kind of feels like pop rocks without the popping. It's but the pop sensation is just more of when the crystals wink out of existence and then wink back in. So it's kind of like constantly flowing sand in your mouth.
Mm, I eat it anyway and spend time with the pet.
Oh, you full on swallow it.
Yeah.
Make a Constitution save.
Oh God, help us.
Okay, that is a 10.
In a couple days, you're going to have some very glowy excrement. And it's going to look like glowing glitter.
Okay.
I say this with experience because I had a dog that ate glitter, and it was very easy to clean up for a week. The front yard was so easy to clean in the
I'm
sunlight.
just imagining excrement now that blinks in and out of existence.
Anyway.
You flush the toilet. You flush the toilet, and all of a sudden it appears back on the top of the toilet, just like laid as a perfect little log.
It's like whatever, and I
Okay,
spend time with the pet. That's it. That's nice.
So that-
how I spend the week.
Yeah. Alestra, what are you doing? She is going to be sleeping the entire time. Hold on.
Oh no, did she fall asleep again?
So I started blasting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
literally.
this
You're
is going.
firing the mining laser in the hull of our ship.
How dare you?
Couldn't wait till we were off the ship to test it.
Yeah, no,
Apparently
right?
not.
Goddamn.
I'm gonna hear the airlock alarm somewhere in the middle of
Bing,
the day.
bing, bing. Ricky, what are you doing? Firing the laser out into space.
You mean the comms laser?
No, the mining drill.
Mining
Oh,
laser.
okay.
Just imagine turning that into a handheld-ish weapon.
Hmm. How about it?
Don't tempt me. We don't have turrets, but we have airlocks.
Hold on, I need to go grab something real
Laser
quick.
security
Okay.
system?
I'll be right back.
Yeah, it's
Nah. This is Ricky's security system.
Exactly.
puts on my hard space suit, mag locks my boots, fires the laser out the airlock into the next ship.
just. I've said what I'm doing all week, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
use the bathroom again.
I'm done. I'm ready to skip the week.
We'll be back in a minute.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Welcome back.
yeah, sorry. So, I'm gonna have a little bit of a time skip. In this time, while you guys are busying yourself around the ship, basically mainly staying on the deck, upper deck to the crew quarters and the piloting station, things go very smooth. Time progresses. I need Cobin to make a perception check.
What? Okay. 17.
17. So, as far as you can tell, the extra rations that you guys collected, you're not sure where that was stored.
Oh.
Nice.
And they're not in the kitchen area.
So we.
Someone might have taken it to their room and kept a hold of it. Someone might have left it around doing their own thing. but you see that there's some rations missing from what you guys took from the ship. Not a lot, just some.
Interesting.
So, if you want to leave it at that, we can leave it at that.
For now, yeah.
Okay. And also, on top of that, when you guys are about 3 days out, Ricky, you receive an email. This email is from Marco Robinson. So, here it is. I just sent it into the in-game emails. And so, the subject line, additional crew. Hey, Ricky Nakamura, I have enlisted another crew to work with you guys on the Vincennes expedition. They have completed a combat license training course and received top marks. As soon as you return to Shakti Station, I hope you will welcome these 3 into your fold. P.S. They are very eccentric, but charming when you get to spend some time with them. Yours truly, Marco Robinson. Another email pops up. Lil or Crush, one of you guys can go ahead and send that. Now, I will ask you this because they were also wondering whether or not you'd want to do this or not. Do you want to read it yourself, or do you want Crush to read it so you can hear Crush hear it as if Crush is reading it with his words?
Let's have Crush do it.
Okay. So, so this is what you're reading. Crush, go ahead.
Timestamp 0200 hours. Subject: Introduction of Stargazer Crew to Cosmic Crew. Dear Cosmic Crew, I hope this email finds you well. I'm writing to formally introduce the Stargazer Crew to your esteemed team. Our crew comprises Krosh, Hollow, and Fuyu, each bringing unique skills and expertise to our collaborative endeavors. Fuyu is our proficient firearms expert, and it is imperative to note that her firearms are off limit to all except her. Please understand that any attempt to touch or tamper with them may result in severe consequences. Hollow is our empathetic member and is crucial to maintain a considerate and respectful demeanor around them. Any actions causing distress to Hollow may lead to dire consequences, so it is advised to refrain from behaviors that may invoke such reactions. Krosh, myself, is seasoned strategist contributing invaluable insights to our mission. As per our protocol, we operate on a need-to-know basis, hence the use of first names only. Please refrain from inquiring about last names, as this information is restricted. Moreover, we have established certain rules to ensure smooth collaborations and mutual respect. Number 1, no centipedes. For the comfort and safety of all our crew members, please refrain from bringing or interacting with centipedes on board. 2, no disco balls. While they may be entertaining in certain contexts, disco balls are not permitted on our missions. 3, no last names. To maintain operational security, we adhere to a policy of using only first names within the crew. 4, don't lift Hollow's hood. Hollow's hood is a personal and private aspect of their identity. Please refrain from attempting to lift it without explicit permission. We believe that adhering to these guidelines, we can foster a productive and harmonious working relationship between our two crews. Should you have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to reach out. Looking forward to fruitful collaborations ahead. Warm regards, Krosh, redacted, Stargazer Crew.
Ricky?
The only thing I question is the centipedes and disco balls, but okay.
Yeah, I was questioning that as well too.
I was mainly questioning the disco balls.
I was thinking about centipedes. It's like, okay, what happened with centipedes, and do I want to know?
I don't, because I
Would I-
personally
Out
don't
of
like them.
curiosity, would I have knowledge of like some of the trainings done from my experience in the police force?
So the police force is different from the military. Police force,
Obviously.
yeah, police force.
But
You're
would I have
trained.
rumors?
Roll culture check.
That's
Although I would imagine the disco ball would be kind of like a PTS thing because of like flashing lasers.
Yeah. I'm
Sadie,
curious
there's
as
your
to
bad
why
roll
as
you
well.
wanted. I got an 8.
We're not going to
with
find
my
out.
Proficiency, or with my modifier.
Is it
I rolled
because
a
of the
four.
animals?
So
8.
for Magnus, you don't necessarily. This isn't information that is brought up into your mind on this, but as an out of context thing, your character would have been like, "Huh, I remember talking to military types," and it's not clicking in this moment for that situation.
Got it.
But it's like, I've heard about military types. They said that exo training is the worst, but they refused to tell me what the hell they ran into.
Yep, that sounds about right.
So it's kind of like,
Oh God.
so. But other than that, you don't understand what they mean about centipedes or disco balls or any of the other stuff.
No.
So yeah, for Magnus, it's just like, huh? So, but yeah. So other than that, is there anything you guys want to do? Like, is there going to be a back and forth of emails between Ricky and Krosh? And this one you don't have to type out. You guys can just like say it. At the distance you guys are, it would take maybe a few hours between receiving and sending. That would be the current time delay between messages.
Ricky.
I would send an email back in response. Dear Stargazer crew, I lost it. Hold on.
So Sadie, just double checking
Point
that this
blank,
was
I'm
sent
sorry.
to everyone, right? Or just
This was sent to Ricky, and Ricky probably read it out to everybody as a, "Hey guys, we got an email from both Marco and these people that were supposedly taken on board."
Yeah. Essentially, I would send a reply thanking them for the information and looking forward to meeting them.
Yeah.
I can't come up with details right now. My brain's
I would
like,
also add to
Yeah.
that. It'd be like, I think a formal meeting in person would be more appropriate for this circumstance with our current crew of 5.
Yeah.
However, our names are Magnus, Ricky, Cobin, Alex, and Alestra.
Yeah. So
Look forward to
Ricky would request that we meet at the office of our mutual employer.
okay, so you guys are going. That's where you guys want to meet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, mind you, Ricky, hearing about having 3 new members who are combat experienced would definitely be something that'll ring in your head of like, huh, this could be quite useful, especially since you guys were on the warpath towards Shakti, the planet of Shakti, after you guys docked and offloaded your cargo. You guys were looking at trying to land on the planet for an expedition in to find what that more of where these crystals and energy signatures are coming from. So, because there was definitely a deposit of these of this material on Shakti that you guys were trying to figure out.
Interesting.
So this was stuff that you guys uncovered in one of the previous sessions. So it was a straight up oh, hey, they found they did a scan of the system and they found a blip on Shakti. So, and you guys kind of took that information and the frequency of the scan
hold on, I'll be right
to be able
back.
to find that. Okay, so other than that, you guys make it to Shakti Station.
Hold on.
What's up?
People are walking into other people's rooms,
Oh,
Ah.
yeah.
usually unannounced.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I remember when that happens.
What I missed? Sorry.
Someone walked into Sox's room too.
Yeah.
So, give it one
Speaking
moment.
of, could Cobin have possibly added that to the email that Sock sent back?
Added what?
Do not enter Cobin's room without permission.
Yeah.
Same. I'm gonna attach that to my door.
I feel like that would be kind of like
That would
common
be an
courtesy.
That would
Yeah.
be in-person
Yeah.
interaction.
Yeah, that's kind of like a common courtesy thing. Of please knock.
Yeah.
You don't want to walk in on what could be going on behind this door. Like, I could be naked.
For Cobin, that wouldn't be much.
I was
Freaking-
gonna say for me, probably not either.
Nor
Painters
Alestra.
smoking on their damn deck and the
Well,
carried it
funny
right
enough,
into my room.
Alestra's got the more realistic framework.
We're not talking about Alestra. We're talking about Magnus and Cobin.
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying to Cobin though. Is like her framework's a little more realistic. So, what was that?
TMI.
Well,
Yep.
I'm not TMI. I'm just more like saying, even while she's closed, you can tell that there's more of a human framework there than an average robot.
Other than the leg and arm.
Other than the leg and arm, because you did that.
Yes, I did.
Yes.
The best I could do at the time. I would like to update both of our parts, but you know how expensive that shit is.
Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Is everyone back and ready to go, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neighbor's smoking on his deck, and then friggin' smoke went right into my damn room. I had to close
Ugh.
everything.
Ew. Okay. So you guys make it to Shakti Station pretty uneventfully. Things are going pretty smooth so far, and once you get docked, you go ahead and do the restocking fees and everything else. I forgot how many AUs you guys had to travel. You guys did write that down in the notes, correct?
It was like 15.
I thought we shortened it down to like 11.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
right.
you
we
guys-
had
I found that shortcut.
navigation.
Yeah, you guys did shorten it down a lot. So, so
10 and call it a day.
Oh yeah.
I think it
Before
was
we
like
dock,
9 or
I'm
something.
gonna drop off those nutrition cubes in the kitchen. The entire
Oh.
chest.
Also, we need to drop off all the cargo we got from Shakti Station. Or not
So,
Shakti Station from the XXXX mining group.
Yeah.
so, yeah, and you guys do remember the whatchamacallit?
12 credits per ton.
12 credits per ton. And you guys remember how much you paid for it?
It was cheap. I remember that.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was like 5 credits per ton.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like
So-
12 credits, so we're getting multiplied our.
Plus the deal that Alestra made with the one
Oh,
shopkeeper.
All his entire stock of inventory.
Yeah, I don't remember what the deal was for that, but I remember it was 1 ton's worth of cargo space, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
I don't know where that was supposed to go though.
Yeah,
Alestra.
you guys had the space for it, so
We're gonna make
80
huge
tons.
bank on that inventory.
It was 80 tons of cargo.
no, you guys didn't fill up the full 80 tons, if I remember correctly.
I thought our maximum was 90, or was it just 80?
Or oh yeah, your maximum was 90. Yeah,
Our maximum was 90. We filled
You-
80. We left.
you filled 80.
Yeah.
You left 20, which was actually more like 19 because of the other deal. But I don't know the credit exchange for that, so either we're gonna have to research back into that, and I'll have to retcon how much money you guys got. But you guys can easily get the money for the Exotas deal. So the 80 tons for 12 credits. So go ahead and do the math for that. Add it.
960.
Yeah. And you guys, and if there's anything that you guys wanted to try to sell or keep, that is up to you guys from your expedition into the XXXX station. Which I don't believe you got paid for that yet. So for the and you guys did relay all the information to the director, right?
Yep.
Okay. So the director would have given a message back and a reply back to you guys saying, thank you for the information. Thank you for helping us put the souls to rest. We will send a cleaning crew to figure out what exactly happened and make sure there's no other further contamination on the station. And maybe we can get it back up and running in a safe manner. Other than that, thank you for your assistance. I'm going to wire you guys 1,000 credits.
Hey.
Money!
Money, money, money.
We'll just split it between all of us.
Sounds like we need to buy some new equipment.
So,
1,000 or what is it? 1,960 divided by 5. Everybody add.
hold on. There's also a percentage of that because that was legitimate business work. 20% goes to North Star Investments.
So do times 20
So-
and then add that to.
So 800
subtract
divided
that.
by.
So also the salvage, or not the salvage, but the exchange would also be 20% off, of that taken off.
Oh, 40 in total? Or
No. So the way percentages works, it's still 20% no matter what. But
Divided by 5.
Mhm.
So without adding any money to the ship fund, we'd get 313.6 credits apiece. So I say we each get 300.
Yeah, that sounds appropriate.
so,
Just from the current participants.
and North Star Investments also got their payments, correct?
Yes, that is after. So
Okay. So, this brings us to you guys are having cargo exchange and everything, and Cobin, roll a perception check again.
again,
Mm-hmm.
15
15?
plus, yeah, 15.
Okay. So, while they're doing the whole exchange rate for all the food and everything, you notice that exactly the amount of food that would have been saved from the amount of extra food and rations you brought on is not there.
Just the entire thing is gone.
The extra rations. So that's so therefore everything you guys are paying for is full ration resupply, which financially isn't too big of a deal. You probably will just save like 2 or 3 credits out of the entire bill. But it's still worth noting that, someone got hungry.
my question is, where did
Rent or who?
Well, that and we had food from the other place too.
Yeah.
Has
I
all that
just
gone too?
have Magnus
just-
over here, Cobin, saying, "Where the hell did all our rations go?"
Are
I
you
don't
saying it
know.
in Norwegian?
I just
Are you
dumped
Yeah,
all those
just
nutrition
while
cubes
he's
in a-
while Magnus is just passing by on the ship randomly, he just hears Cobin say that in Norwegian.
Yeah. Alex, I'm assuming you're carrying around the pet with you, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just in the ship for now.
Mind you, so Cobin probably would have seen the pet around Alex's shoulders and stuff as you guys walk freely through the ship during the whole resupply. You'll notice that it looks well fed. It's also starting to grow hair.
Okay.
So it's no longer a hairless sugar glider.
Yay.
It's got some hair growing on it.
Hmm.
But basically, it's like someone who just got Rogaine treatment and is now starting to just fill in. Or like a baby who's starting to just grow hair for the first time.
Aw,
So,
that's precious.
yeah. So there you go. Missing rations so far is what you guys are noticing.
Hmm.
And yeah. Other than that, would you guys like to go meet up with the B team?
Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah,
Off
as well.
chests of rations that I put down as well onto the kitchen ship, and then I leave with the others.
Yeah.
Wait, the box of rations from the
Yeah, the one I took.
is that the one that went missing?
Wait,
No,
is it?
it,
No. But basically, there's a big open empty slot of where you guys had extra resources
Uh-huh.
for food.
And
And Alex just filled that slot with the extra food that you guys got from the extra rations. So it's kind of like you didn't run out of rations. Like you still have plenty of rations, and the restocking crew is coming in and refilling the rest of the shelves that would have normally been empty, despite the missing ration. So,
but right now there are just random rations missing.
as far as you can tell,
I'm going to, hearing that, I'll look over at Cobin and immediately start looking around the ship for other missing parts and pieces. Like,
so
I'm checking the medical bay, I'm checking everywhere. Every inch of this place.
like engineering and stuff like that.
Yes, I'm going to the weird nooks and crannies even.
Okay.
I will respect everyone's wishes and leaves the rooms alone, except the ones that we know are empty.
Mhm.
I'm going to
Okay.
check the empty rooms.
Make a investigation check.
Not great. Well, it's pretty good. 18.
Okay.
Forget my intelligence. It's something I'm good at.
So, you search the ship.
Mm-hmm.
You feel weird about it, but so far you don't really find anything. So, currently as it stands right now, you're not finding anything. Nothing's coming to your site or anything else like that. At a certain point, you kind of just like shrug your shoulders and go, maybe it's the new cat. But beyond that, looking through every nooks and crannies, you don't see any obvious intrusions.
Is
beyond
the medical cold storage still sealed?
Cold storage still sealed. Everything's in place. Only thing that was missing was food.
Okay. And then I'm also gonna check on my experiment briefly, but that's still running in my room, I assume, or in the engine.
It's still running in your room.
Okay.
You can see that there's some results on it, but they're not conclusive yet.
I'm going to pause it until we return to the ship. I do not want this running while I'm away from it.
Okay.
But that was also something I was going to do before we left to visit this new crew.
Okay. So you do that.
Yep.
Crush, Fuyu, and Hollow. You guys got the message and a date and time for when you guys would be meeting with the new crew. It's been a few days since you guys sent the email off to them to basically tell them to expect to meet you. I'm assuming you guys at this point are probably either waiting to be in the North Star Investments or what?
Yeah, we're just simply just waiting. We're chilling.
Okay.
I'm eating my chocolate bar.
All right. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit better of music, so a little less. That's not right. That's not right either. No. I need. I want happy music.
You good there, bud?
You don't
No.
terrifying.
Oh no.
Yeah.
How is this
Okay.
gonna go?
What was
Ah,
this
that's tavern music.
one? No. Chapel. That's probably not the right one at all. It kind of gives me Mass Effect feel. I'm not gonna lie.
Honestly, this gives me like beginning of a new story.
You know what? Let's roll with it. Okay. So I am going to find a location for you guys. I think. I think I'm just going to use the food area of your guys' ship, essentially for the placement for where I'm going to put you guys, just for
How dare
now.
you.
So, let's see, where'd you guys go? So, just putting you guys here as basically the stand-in map location, just because it kind of gives a nice little homey feel. I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Cobin, you're still in the kitchen. God damn it. Always in the kitchen, damn.
What do you expect? I'm the cook.
Yeah, know your
Irony
place.
is he doesn't eat.
Yep.
Like, he has a mouth and vocal cords, so he could simulate eating.
Mhm.
But that's about as far as it'd go.
Okay.
Doing.
So, I'm going to shove you guys all on these tables. And I'm going to bring in our other players. So,
Meow.
Fuyu, Crush, and Hollow.
We get to
Hollow.
describe our characters all over again.
Yeah.
Yay! So,
Okay, I'm going to build mode just because I want to make things a little easier for placement.
I just want to say, up until this point, I've been pulling a JJ and multitasking with cleaning my keyboard.
I feel that.
Okay.
I've been currently typing out our inventory because I'm moving to PC with this campaign.
Oh.
I'm not
Doing it on instead
I'm
of
just
doing it
keeping
on
up
paper.
with my inventory.
My printer
No,
went
there.
boom.
I had to. There was so much cat hair in it.
Okay.
Ugh.
So,
I'm sorry.
so,
What?
I'm kidding.
so I'd like to know how this interaction is going to go down. A team's crew. You guys are going to approach North Star Investments. And once you guys get there, you will see 3 people waiting in the main lobby area. If you peek through the window that leads from the main lobby into the offices area, you see Marco Robinson doing his best to stay very busy in the other room, as usual, when it comes to you animal-eared people.
He's trying to stay away, ain't he?
Yeah, he's not racist. He just is very scared of you guys.
For some
And
awful reason that I have no
I don't
idea
know. I
why.
feel like
Yeah,
intimidating
definitely
him
cannot.
again.
Definitely
Yeah.
could not be the giant warhammer, multitude of guns.
yeah, seriously. So,
Who's suspicious?
Nah,
How-
everything's normal here.
so between the two leaders, one impromptu leader and one, for the most part, actual leader of the other group, how do you guys start your interaction?
Ricky walks up to wait. Who's leading on the cross?
Crush the frog. Left frog.
Lefroge.
Oh God, Teddy, never say that again, please.
Ricky. Ricky walks up, introduces himself, and holds out his hand to Cross for a handshake.
Oh, Ricky. Grabs hand. Nice to meet ya.
Question.
And
is-
inwardly, Ricky cringes at the slimy hand.
his hand wouldn't necessarily be slimy.
Wouldn't that be?
Wouldn't necessarily be slimy.
Okay, so frog is, but not frog. Okay, never mind.
So he's got a frog body. If he were to jump in water, it might become slimy, but he's not moistened constantly.
Dang it, Cobin. Look at the VC chat over there.
Le frog. Bonjour.
I never do that.
Oh, I've already made plenty of jokes about Flushed Away with the others.
Oh no.
Yes.
Fair enough.
So
Plenty of
Already.
jokes.
that was like the first session with them was nothing but Flushed Away jokes. Okay.
I'm closing that so I don't.
So Crush, I want to ask you. You've just recently got your power suit armor. Are you currently wearing it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So when you went to shake the hand, you didn't shake a hand of a frog hand. He probably has the helmet off so you can be face to face.
Okay.
But
sure.
you've seen a massive power armor suit, and you hear it whirl and hiss as he stands up to walk over to you and clasp your hand. And it's not really like clasping the hand of anyone. It feels more like you're clasping the hand with a freaking labor drone or something.
Certainly not what I expected.
Uh,
Intriguing.
This is
well, you
strange.
know what they say. The email words and everything don't convey the looks, you know.
I agree.
Yeah, you're not quite what I expected, but good to have you. So,
Likewise.
what all do you know of our little crew?
To be honest, would Krosh have pieced together that this was the crew that stopped all the that did the diplomatic approach to the
So-
mining?
That was kind of the thing that brought you to want to talk to North Star Investments, was the fact that they had a crew that did that. Their faces would have been posted on the news after the whole exchange with Exotas and Vitrionics. And so you kind of would have recognized their faces to a degree, but it's more of like I saw you for a brief moment on TV. But like, they're not famous. They didn't get that much TV coverage, so they're not famous yet. It depends on what you guys do. You guys might become extremely famous. But currently, you do know that they have done something that has sent ripples through the entire system.
Yeah, saw the news article. Good work you guys did there.
Thanks, but I can't take all the credit. That was our reporter, Alestra. She did a lot of the heavy diplomatic lifting.
Hey, the part of a good team is making sure everyone contributes in their own ways, right?
Yeah,
What?
pretty much.
That's true.
What?
They just bragged about how you stopped a bad situation from getting really, really bad on the Bahaga
fucking
station.
Awesome.
So,
You're welcome. Hee.
yeah, this is the whole meeting of the two crews. So,
No.
yeah.
Well, I suppose introductions are in order.
Yeah, so this is my second in command, Magnus.
Good evening.
My compatriot, Alex, the cat girl.
Good evening. Hello.
Keep your hands away from her mouth.
Duly noted.
I like how B team's like, don't touch our guns. A team's like, don't stick your hand in the cat girl's mouth.
No, it's like, don't touch the cat girl. Essentially.
As for, we have, this one is Alestra. She is of my care, and
Please
this is
don't talk to
Cobin,
me.
one of my creations.
Hmm.
Well, assisted creations. Cobin.
Cobin just gives away for now.
Okay. I've never seen you very shy like that.
Is
wow.
it the suit? Is this suit too much? I hope it really isn't.
It's
It matters
unsure.
not to me. It's a matter of how much strength you have behind it.
You look dumb.
Ooh, strong first
Okay.
impression out of this one. All right.
Ay, ay, ay.
Well, as you know, I am Krosh, and the one next to me eating their chocolate bar. This is Hollow.
Let me just like move this over here.
Oh,
Semi hide me behind him.
And
Out of
There we
curiosity,
go.
what are we looking at when we see y'all?
so when you see Hollow, yeah, you'll probably have your cloak up and you probably hide a little bit behind Krosh. If you want to hide your features for the most part, you can.
I'm hiding them
you-
right now.
Okay, so you can roll for a stealth check to see if you can how well you
God.
can hide your features.
I was gonna ask about that. So.
Yeah.
Gonna get past
But-
our perception though.
Yeah, that's a thing.
The one
Ah,
thing
shit.
the one thing that you guys will note is that there is a small female figure behind Krosh, adult form, but petite in the sense of she likes to make herself smaller and to hide away and stuff.
Said stealth.
Sounds like we got a couple of shy ones here.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
That's fair.
15 plus so dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
I will say, for the sake of everything, you're pretty good at hiding your features. They see a cloaked girl being very shy behind a massive frog in armor.
Yeah, very attention getting.
So
I would notice the frog in power armor before I would notice the girl standing behind him.
oh yeah, the entire time you guys didn't really notice her to begin with until Krosh said, "Hey, look, this."
Look at
There's
this
a girl
one.
here. There's a girl here, by the way.
By the sudden attention, she probably tries to hide yet again behind him.
Like snuggling deeper into the armor.
Fair not. I have
Like,
something that could help
bu-
break the ice. I present
buffing the
Mr.
metal.
Bean.
Mr. Bean?
So when you guys hear that, all of a sudden the cat girl reaches from behind her back and pulls this like 6-leg sugar glider with giant eyes. That's growing hair, just barely. It's starting to grow hair. It looks a little sad in how much hair it's got. There's an element of it that looks very cute and adorable, and you want to hug it. But the hair mixture is kind of like Huh? It looks almost like it doesn't know if it wants to be a hairless cat or a cat with hair.
Apollo just kind of looks at it and probably blinks at it a few times, just like, what?
It blinks back in time with your blinks. Just like copies you after it sees you do it.
I put Mr. Bean back on my head and coughed from that.
And then we have the one with the gun. Lucky to have found this one, if you ask me. Military happenstance and bars, whatnot, what have you. This one
Thanks.
pulls her own weight, that's for sure. It is Fuyu.
I'm just sitting there messing with my guns and I'm not. That's all I do.
Just adjusting sights.
Cleaning them for like the 50th time.
Alright.
As you can see,
A clean gun is a happy gun.
very maintenance heavy, but it's for reasons, obviously.
I might be able to assist with that sort of stuff in the future.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Ricky and I are both technically expertise, though my expertise is more towards robotic and synthetic based.
Oh,
Well,
nice. Like it.
now that
As you all
introductions are out the way, I'm going to mess with the headquarters man.
Okay.
I hear that and I turn my head to look over at the doorway to see if he's peeking out.
So when you look through the door or through the glass window to see if he's peeking out, you notice he was watching both of you very intently. As soon as he sees you look in his direction, he immediately looks back down at his paperwork. Mind you, he has no idea that Alex is going to do anything. So, Alex, what are you about to do? Like, how do you make your entrance? How do you make your entrance?
Seduction. That's what I'm doing.
Seduction.
What is seduction to you? Interrogation?
No, exactly what you think it is.
Oh.
She wants to thank him for the cardboard box.
Like, if
Oh
if Magnus sees that, he's like walking like a good distance away. If he sees this interaction.
This is really fun to me.
So, do you just like burst the door open?
No, I politely knock for a change.
Oh, okay. You hear? What do you want? I mean, hi. What?
We have returned from our mission.
Mind you, he's not inviting you in just yet. He's like, I see that. Hi. You like your new friends?
I'm just staring through the window.
You see a sweat bead start slowly dripping down his forehead as he stares at his paperwork and seeing you glaring at him with out of the corner of his eye.
I do the classic, my eyeballs to him, like I'm watching him.
He starts leaning closer into his data pad. Trying to like let his forehead kind of block his view, just unsuccessfully.
Poor man.
I like making fun of this man. I don't know why.
Hey, Alex.
Yes.
Interesting.
Don't we need to discuss our next course of action?
Oh yeah. Please pay me no mind. Let's discuss things.
It's kind of difficult to do when you're being vocal.
I come back to the group.
As soon as Marco sees you in the window again, it kind of is like oh good, she's away from the door. Like you see the shoulders relax a little bit, looks up a little more, sees Fuyu still staring at him, immediately looks back at the data pad. This is like normal day. This is fine.
I am
This
quickly
man is
They won't
afraid.
murder me. My therapist said they wouldn't murder me. My therapist said they wouldn't murder me.
This man's hilarious.
I'm assuming you all would like to know our specialties as well. So, a quick trade of information followed by the tour of our ship and perhaps our next course of expedition.
No, that sounds like a plan to me.
So, my name is Magnus. I specialize in robotics, synthetics, and almost anything computers.
Hmm.
I don't know. Alrighty. I like that.
Anyone else want to give it a go?
I got too many files open. There we
You're fine.
This is canon. He's got like a holographic data pad shining. He's like sifting through all of them.
Oh,
I guess
so
I'll go
y'all know
next.
what I look like. You see, Magnus is wearing like a long set of pants. You notice that his pants have like a weird pattern on them. You're not quite sure what they're for. He's wearing like a long, almost trench coat like coat. Down one of his arms, you notice that the sleeve is rolled up and it reveals a very metallic looking arm. With multiple like hatches and stuff all over the arm, and his other arm does appear to be human looking. You notice in one of Magnus's eyes, it doesn't look quite like his other one. And every now and then you can see a faint, like, I would almost say a yellowish orange, maybe a red glow every now and then. From who knows what. But overall, you also see him carrying like a small briefcase around. But that's what I got.
Okay.
Oversized Norwegian man.
Oh, I already introduced myself. I'm Ricky. I am the de facto captain of the ship, even though I don't really, not really command. It's a group effort. But I'm the pilot, navigator, and overall mechanic of the ship. I'm the one that keeps it up in tip-top condition with a little bit of help from Magnus. But I am your tech mechanic.
Okay. Well, as you know, I'm Krosh. I specialize in several vehicle types. I'm also demolitions expert and repairs. So I can blow stuff up, repair stuff, and technically the driver of the group.
Blow stuff up, you say. I might have something to introduce you to.
Ooh.
Oh boy, not again.
Hmm.
Like, you can see Magnus having 1,000-yard stare just at the back of his head, imagining whatever happened.